What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. It has been a long time since we've done a video, but I'm excited to get another one done and start bringing you guys some more videos. On this episode we're going to catch everybody up a little bit, and we're also going to show you a brand new practice car that we've built and been and tested. We went and tested it yesterday and everything went all well, and we got some footage for you guys on that. So stick around, we'll update everybody on everything that's been going on, and we'll show you my new practice car. Alright guys, so as I said, it has been a long time since we've done a video, and I plan to do a lot more in the future from here on moving forward. I know I've been saying that for a little while now, but now that COVID has been easing up and things are changing, I'm excited that we're going to start producing some content for you guys and start getting back into making some videos for you. We have a fair bit on at the moment. Everything that's been going on pretty much for the last 18 months while COVID's been going on, I've been so busy with work and building my stuff, building other people's stuff, obviously riding bikes now, and just doing a whole lot of stuff that I can produce a lot of content with. So now I'm going to start updating you guys through videos instead of my social media. We're still obviously going to post a lot of stuff on social media, but I want to try capture it for you guys and start putting it in videos, because some of the stuff we do is pretty cool, and some comments that we get, I think people will enjoy seeing it firsthand in a video. So we're going to try to start capturing some stuff for you guys over the last 12 months. We've obviously, like I said, been doing a lot of stuff with bikes, so we're going to start getting some content of that. We've been working on a V8 Supercar team, or Super 3 team. Basically, we'll be going around all of Australia crewing for a Super 3 team. Myself and Mike from WA Racing Development, you probably remember him from when I went to Formula Drift and all my tuning of turbo cars and Link ECU and stuff like that. He is the master behind all that. And yeah, we work with him a lot now, and now we're doing Super 3 stuff with him, which is awesome. So we're going to try to capture some stuff when we go to Townsville in a month and a half. So when we go do that, I'm going to take the camera with me and we're going to try to film so you guys can see behind the scenes of what it takes to run a Super 3 team, and yeah, a bit about the car. Maybe get some info on the driver and stuff like that, and obviously what my job is on the team, what Mike's job is on the team, and stuff like that. Obviously, like I said, we ride bikes now as well, as you'd see if you follow me on social media. So there's plenty to film with that, and we do some pretty cool stuff. And we've been doing some demos and stuff like that as well, so that's been cool. So what else has been going on? The last 3 months, I've unfortunately been recovering a lot from personal health issues. I broke my foot, burnt my hand pretty bad, had to get a skin graft, and yeah, we've just had a lot of hurdles over the last probably 3 to 4 months. But now, moon boots off, hands back to pretty much full movement, and yeah, now we can get back to business. So over the next few months we are going to be building the 34. That's still going on in the background, obviously. It's a bit disappointing that it's taken this long, but obviously, as you guys know, we've been hit with COVID pretty hard. And we're in the same position as everybody else. You know, obviously it's affected everybody's lives. It's affected my life and my program and stuff like that. But pretty much just about everything is here now for the 34. We've got all our partners on board. As you guys would have seen on my social media, we released that we've got some amazing partners that have come on board for 2022, and then with the help of the build of the 34. So I'm still working out how we're going to piece it together to show you guys the build. There's obviously hundreds and hundreds of hours that go into building a car of this caliber. So to try and film it and build it at the same time while making sure the filming isn't boring or anything like that, it is quite difficult. We're just trying to see how we go. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments below. Would you guys prefer if I just maybe start showing you guys from here on out what we're doing, where we're up to and stuff like that? Or do you want to wait till the end and I can run you all through it and we can get into testing and stuff like that? I'll leave it up to all you guys, I guess. It's sort of at the stage now where it's been that long where I think everyone just wants to see it now. So If you guys would like to see it, maybe we can do like a run through video of where we're up to and what we've done. We are currently working on it at the moment and putting a lot of hours in, but yeah, there's just hundreds of hours to go, and it is hard to film. So maybe it'd be better if we just do like catch-ups every couple of weeks or something like that, and we put a bit of footage into the stuff we do. Maybe that would work best, and then obviously when it's released we can start doing some filming on the dyno, testing and everything like that. But yeah, I guess we'll just see how the next few weeks go. As I said, moving forward I am going to start trying to film a lot, whether it's building my own car, riding bikes, building other people's cars. We're always busy doing cool stuff, so yeah, we're going to try release some sort of vlog every 2 to 3 weeks, just to keep everybody up to date, keep content fresh and flowing, and you guys can see what we get up to. So moving on to the part that everybody's probably waiting for in this video. If there's anything I haven't caught you guys up on and you want to know more of, obviously chuck it in the comments below or send me a message and we can update you. But we have a brand new practice car, so that's what we're going to show you next. This car is probably not what everybody's expecting, but this is a very cheap and affordable budget car that I built. I wanted to sort of prove the point that you don't need to spend $20,000 to go drifting and have fun. And also I just wanted to get on track as cheap as possible. The build of the 34 does cost a lot of money, and obviously we're trying to get a program together to go overseas again now that COVID is letting us. So I didn't want to go out forking thousands and thousands of dollars. For those that are watching, you're probably excited to see something ultimately cool. It isn't something like that, it is genuinely a practice car. And yeah, I guess we'll get into it. So I'm going to take you guys outside now and we're going to show you my brand new practice car. Alright guys, so now is the time that you've all probably been waiting for in this video. I'm going to show you guys my brand new practice car. It's probably not what you thought it was, but here it is. So as you can see, it is an E46 BMW 2.5 litre 6-cylinder. I'm probably not going to open the bonnet because there's not a whole lot to see. It's pretty much bone stock. Over the last few months we purchased this car with the intention of keeping it cheap, reliable, easy to maintain and just a bit of fun, and that is exactly what it is. We took this car to the track yesterday and I'm pretty blown away by how it actually performs. Obviously it doesn't make a whole lot of power being a standard 6-cylinder 2.5 litre, but let's run you through some of the things that we've actually done with this car. Starting at the front, obviously as you can see we have these nice D-Speed 18 by 9.5 inch wheels. We have Zestino semi-slicks on the front, just second handies that come off of one of my other cars, and then on the back we just got some 235 street tyres. Obviously these wheels are quite big for this car, probably only making about 150 horsepower. I was surprised at the track today, or yesterday sorry, we were drifting around on these tyres and it was definitely a little bit of a struggle, but it's definitely doable in the dry. Ultimately this car is perfect for the rain. While it only makes 150 horsepower when it rains, with how it's set up now, it actually drives really good. We took it out the other week and the car drove awesome in the rain. I'm sort of hoping that we can get another wet event in the coming weeks. Obviously coming into winter now, there's a high chance that we may get some rain. So I'm sort of chasing the rain, hoping for it. It's definitely driftable in the dry, but obviously only being 150 horsepower, there's not really a lot you can do. And you've obviously got to have other cars that are around the same power range and type of car, otherwise it's not really fun to drive with other people. Yeah, and most of the guys we drive with, they all have well over 300 horsepower, 400 horsepower, so you know, if it's wet we might have a bit of a chance to have some fun with them, but if not, yeah, it'd be a bit of a struggle. So anyway, moving on, yeah, we've got these nice D-Speed wheels. We also cut and shut the knuckles. We went down to WA Racing Developments and they helped us out with making sure that the way we cut and shut them was correct. And yeah, everything's perfect. The car drives really well. We left everything else standard. We did order some coilovers. They didn't actually turn up, unfortunately. I don't know where they are. I ordered them like probably 6 weeks ago now. They were supposed to be here for the week of Matsuri. 5th of May was what the schedule was saying on the delivery docket, and they're still not here now. And now it's been like, I think we're May 20th today, and they're supposed to be here on the 5th. So they're well and truly late, and as you can see, it's very high still and it is very boaty. I didn't really want to go to the track with it like that, but it's been that long that I just wanted to go test it and drive it, see what it could do. So over the next coming weeks we will have some coilovers for it, which will definitely make it better than what it is. but yeah, it still drifts, and it was a whole lot of fun yesterday. Moving on to the back, we obviously welded the diff. These cars come with an open center. They do have long diff ratios. Talking to Jack over in Ireland, apparently you can get shorter ratios. So I think if you could get like a 4.3 or something like that in it, it'd make a world of difference. But yeah, it was still usable. Obviously, you know, if you go onto like the infield or a smaller track, I think the gear ratio won't really matter too much because you can just rev it out and do whatever. And it does have enough power to spin first and second gear. So yeah, if you get 4.3s, it'd probably just help for something like main track. Obviously, predominantly I want to drive on main track, not infield. I find infield a little bit boring, so we took it to main track yesterday and tried it out. You're obviously going to see that footage real soon. But walking through the rest of the car, it is a little bit dirty, so don't mind that. But we did build a stainless exhaust for this car. Retained the factory headers, and we just made, like these cars have a bit of an interesting way of how they built the exhaust. It's like twin 1 3/4 or something like that coming off the headers, like a tri-wire sort of thing. And then they come down the car, twin piped through 2 cats and then into a bit of a average merge, and then goes like 2 inch out towards the back, and then big mufflers and all kinds of stuff. So it's pretty restrictive, so we obviously cut all that out, retained the factory runners, and we retained the merge, and then just made a custom 2 inch to expansion to a 3 inch, and then yeah, 2 mufflers just to keep it quiet. I don't really like the sound of these, so I wanted to keep it as quiet as possible. But the other thing we also did was, as you can see, it does have number plates on it. So when I purchased this car, I bought it with the intention of it being a drift car, but when I got it, it was actually in really good condition, and it was I think an older couple owned it originally, and the car was immaculate, full interior, as you can see, sheepskin. There was plastic bags in the doors and all kinds of stuff. So the car was sort of too good to just start turning into a drift car and destroying, I thought. So I cleaned up a few things that needed cleaned up, got a new front window. As you can see, the bonnet does have some damage. We've got a new bonnet sitting over in the corner over there. And yeah, I just cleaned up those few things, took it down to our local pit inspection and managed to get it passed. And yeah, now we've got a regoed street drifter ready to go to the track. And I'll say, perfect entry level car. And the fact that it's still registered means that we can just drive it to the track, or we can drive it to the shops, or we can do whatever we want with it. And the car still does drive pretty good. The only thing that makes it not drive all that great is the welded diff. Obviously, being a locked diff constantly turning corners in car parks, it chatters around the corners and stuff like that. But I did actually daily drive this last week for a couple of days, and yeah, I had absolutely zero issues. It's still got full aircon, heater, stereo, cruise control, everything like that. And as you can see, we've got a race seat in there as well. The other things we've done was we put a hydro handbrake in. The center consoles were a little bit weird in this, so I did just remove it, but I kept it all. Just where the center console bit was came to like here, and yeah, the elbow would hit it hell bad, and you couldn't pull the factory handbrake, so that's why we put a hydro handbrake in there. And yeah, that's about it really. Obviously we've got a race seat in here, which is good. And yeah, I kept the factory steering wheel because you've got all the stereo controls and like that in there, and it doesn't feel too bad when you're driving, and it comes all the way out or in, you can adjust it pretty good. I do have stuff in the back, but as you can see, full interior, all the lights and everything still work. And yeah, not really much else to show you guys. That's pretty much it. So yeah, if you have any more questions on this car, or what we've done, or what we plan to do, pretty much this car is as it's going to be now until I get rid of it. So I'm not really set on getting rid of it because I know I'll always need a practice car, but just having this car just allows me to go drive whenever I feel like it. And yeah, so I've probably done absolutely way too much talking for you guys to deal with. I hope everybody's all caught up, and if there's anything else you want to know, make sure you put it in the comments below. Obviously, as you guys have seen, this is a brand new practice car. I'm going to chuck all the footage in from yesterday. Hope you enjoy. Don't mind the Bodie suspension. It definitely makes it a bit interesting to drive, but it was a whole lot of fun, and I look forward to getting out to some local track events in the coming future. Hopefully we can chase some rain, get on some doors, have some fun, and we'll take you guys along for the ride as we do it. If there's anything else you guys want to see or you want to be caught up on, just send me a PM or put it in the comments below, and we'll get onto it. So thanks for watching the video, guys. Here's some videos from yesterday.